Alright, so we're back. Listening to the good music. Are you beyond the wall? Thank you. Be back. Hello, bud.
This is where you say your bit.
This is where you say your bit. A broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him.
Yeah, he looks
A
around.
real looker, that won't.
He was shot.
You sure took your time, huh?
He looks to
Waited
Titus for
him
approval.
to get real ripe and pretty for you.
I mean, if we were drunk and chilling out here.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
Oh, God.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it.
He spreads his arms.
I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
Okay, good
You
attitude.
might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weren't they 8? Oh, I think they were 7. Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine.
Okay.
Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet.
Okay. Theo. Glenn, Theo.
Across at
Elliot.
the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43.
Saw one hobnailed one.
Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian. In his late 30s. Early 40s.
This guy. Okay.
He spent his youth in Villa Labos, a housing project in the Jamrock Quarter. There were incarcerations, hard to say what else. The ink is fading. And then, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46, the big dick, wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips, rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40.
Give me a second. Alright. Right. This guy. So we think all their shoes is matching to the shoes that were outside. That's what I was looking at. So these are the guys who probably killed him and hanged him. At least hanged him. No, we don't know about killing him.
The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
It's the captain of a rowing club.
In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand.
Oh,
You squint. Is that a plectrum?
where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
Not important, but he's drinking a non-alcoholic drink, huh?
Let's call this one the musician.
Oh, the musician. And the little guy.
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
Okay, Shanky.
In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy, boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Okay, so it makes
In
sense.
conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them is missing, yeah, the odd soul.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
8th Hardy boy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
Titus is staring at it with head tilted. The man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Takes a sip from his can.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck? Why are your boot prints? Okay. Why is there a container belt around the dead man's neck?
Container belt, like we use in the harbor?
Yes, why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Them we went out back and used it to hang him.
Well, we got a confession here.
We did this together, all of us, until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
There's a catch hidden somewhere. He didn't confess so that you could take them all away. It's too simple.
There's a catch. Aha, so you just confessed to murder. That's it. Game over. We got the perpetrator. But there's a catch.
There is no catch.
Hmm?
These 7 honest men have all equally come forth to tell you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time.
Interrogate the vigilantes. So they are saying they did it. They are confessing.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
You murdered him just like that. No remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
I don't even remember them. So.
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
He says if it were worse than dying. Doing my job, what we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I've sent behind bars. Andrea, yes, but those are all bad people, criminals, scum of the earth. Look, I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Oh, so you are just a simple, well-meaning man, eh?
Yep, he spits on the
Ever
ground.
been in
before they-
solitary? Prison is a charter. That's what it is.
Maybe.
So he's hanging a man, slowly, without breaking his neck.
The lieutenant replies dryly. So who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a hardy boy without arresting all hardy boys.
Okay, so they are just admitting to it.
Do you
I see.
think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A shadow of a smirk passes her lips as she tilts her head.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Don't let her lead the conversation. No, but seriously, who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
He sounds more amused and angry. Biggest animal dominates the herd. Bow to the bearded man. Gangs are usually run by the oldest, most venerable member. Everett Clare runs the union. You answer to him, right? Yeah, Everett Clare.
You keep him the fuck out of this.
Uh-huh. He leans towards you.
have autonomy. It's all on us. Everard runs the union. I run the Hardy Boy.
Why you talk so softly, man?
When the shit starts spinning, it will not land on Mr. Clare. That's the deal here. The fixer will ignore the notion completely, focusing on Titus's culpability.
I see.
When Titus Hardy says he runs the Hardy Boys,
The woman adds.
he means that in an administrative capacity. On that night, everyone acted as one man.
Okay. When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know, Lizzie. Relax.
He takes a sip.
We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Last Sunday night. And how long had he known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Really?
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Hardy Boys?
Quiet.
Titus
He
gives
came
Glenn a
around
stern
about
look.
3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines cow, you mean the representative for White Pines? The shipping company you are striking against?
No,
Expresses.
I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
Great.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
She turns to you.
Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
And how does the bullet in his head factor into this?
Huh?
Sip of beer makes the price go down easier. Uh-huh.
There was a bullet in the dead man's brain.
Then
Why
checks his
was it
notes.
there if you hanged him?
Why you lying?
How the fuck do I know?
Gained experience.
Anyone could have shot him. Target practice, maybe.
Another sip. He's tight-lipped suddenly. Yep.
Interesting, sire. It's as if he's lying to protect someone. He's not very good at it.
Alright, give me a